Let's do this.
Let's do this fashion talk, man. I'm excited, even though I don't feel very
fashionable.
Did you say fashion?
Fashion.
Headphones.
Yes,
Check.
fashion.
Let's talk about Fashion Week. We're going to Fashion Week. I've never been to Fashion Week.
Neither have
And I always hear about it.
Let's put it on the bucket list.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fashion Week in France.
Oh, I knew you was going to say it.
Yeah, I was just going to ask where. New York, France?
Italy.
It's got to be in France. We got to go to France for Fashion Week.
Definitely.
No, I go to New York too.
I know, but it's more fun in another country, I guess.
It's
we
fun
gotta make
anywhere. Fun is wherever you make it.
That's true.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Shut Up and Thrive, the podcast that will inspire you to live your best life.
3 best friends who have been growing, motivating, and inspiring each other.
I'm Vanilla. I bring the fun.
And this is Claudia, the passionate one.
And your girl Nair, sprinkling in the creativity.
When you listen to Shut Up and Thrive, it will remind you of your chats with your own BFFs.
Join in every week as we discuss all the things that make you want to shut up and thrive.
So, are you ready?
Let's get into the conversation.
Ooh, ooh.
All right, so yes, welcome listeners. Today we will talk about fashion.
And how we can thrive with fashion.
And Claudia's going to help us thrive.
All right, who can tell me what fashion is?
Fashion is, did we consult a BFF?
Yes, Google it.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
I did Google it.
what did Google say?
Google said fashion is a form of self-expression.
I was thinking that.
Right?
That's literally what came to my mind.
Self-expression. But then there's more. And autonomy at a particular period and place and in a specific context of clothing, footwear, lifestyles, accessories, makeup, hairstyle, and body postures.
Ooh, body postures. So it's not my voice.
Strike a pose.
So it's not just clothes, it's
Strike
footwear, it's hairstyles, it's self-expression, jewelry, accessories.
Nice. I kind of like that definition.
Me too. I think we kind of knew that.
Yeah. I think the first one, self-expression, is the best one because that's where we tend to lean for our fashion, is to express ourselves, right? Yeah. So I have a list of questions for us.
I want to guess the first one.
Go ahead.
Who inspires you for fashion? Who inspires your fashion? No?
Okay. No, it's on there.
It's one of them, but it's not the first one.
It's not the first one, but we can go right into that one.
That's okay. What's your first one?
We don't have to go in a specific order. This is just things that I want to bring up. And
let's talk about fashion.
So let's talk about that. Who inspires you?
Who or what? Let's not just say who.
Yes, exactly. Like I did put what. Who or what inspires you in your fashion? We can start with Vanilla.
Who inspires me? Everyone. No, maybe not everyone. Some people.
Like what kind of people? That's the people want to know about. What people?
I don't know. Almost everyone. I think my fashion is inspired by what I see as what I consider fashion out on anyone. Like I like what you do, and I put it together with what he does, and then I create my own. And so I'm inspired by everyone. I really don't have one
person that
Yeah. So what inspires me too? What inspires my fashion? Colors and being creative.
I can't help but the colors in the back, like your picture in your back. Every time you say colors, I'm like,
leave my outfit when I go outside alone. That's what I said on the episode. When I go outside, I look like this.
It's cute. Go ahead, Nair. How about you?
I don't know. A lot of things inspire me. Nature, culture, how I'm feeling, what mood I'm in. Yeah, everything. I draw inspiration.
That's my answer.
But it's my answer too. Like I can't say.
But no, but remember when you asked me, but we want to know who they are. So
because you said, because originally you were like everybody, then you were like, no, some people. So I'm like, okay, why did we go from everybody to some people? Who are the some people?
Some people's fashion that nothing attracts me, nothing like, you know. So that's why I didn't want to say everybody, because it's not everybody. It's a lot of people.
I'm trying to think like if there's someone like a celebrity, not really,
Mhm.
but the only like person that I would say would come to mind is Rihanna, but I think she would come to everybody's mind. And not because of like I'm inspired and I want to dress like her in that sense, more inspired because she does whatever she wants, she wears whatever she wants. Like if she's feeling grungy, she's gonna wear something grungy. If she's feeling sexy, you know what I'm saying? Like she's
Yeah.
just free to express herself however she feels. So that's where I would draw my inspiration when it comes to her. Not necessarily because I saw something she wore and I'm like, oh, I want to wear that exact outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Like I
You
don't look
like
at people to
her sense of fashion.
her sense of comfortable with who she is, that she doesn't care what everybody else is wearing. She just wears what she wants to wear. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she was recently pregnant and I don't remember seeing other pregnant women going to
Not the
like
belly,
award shows and stuff like that, like with their belly all exposed. And she's
the
just like, I don't care. I
jewelries.
want to dress like
Yeah.
this to the award show. I'm going to dress like, you know what I'm saying? Like she just does what she
Mhm.
wants and what she's feeling, regardless of what everybody else
Oh,
is
you
doing.
do what you want when it comes to
I
fashion?
think so. I think I just wear what I'm feeling like wearing.
Wearing. Cool.
I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess, because I don't know.
Yeah, like who is because some people no, it's hard for us, but I know there's people who'll be like
Yeah, definitely.
couture or the names that I don't know because I don't really
Yeah,
know the
or people
fashion
be
names.
like, I love how Kim Kardashian dresses, so I like to
Yeah.
wear like her types of clothes
Or I
or
only wear a Versace. I only wear Versace,
right, a
you know?
designer
Yeah.
inspires them. Not me. I draw inspiration from everywhere.
Same here,
Claudia.
and it's your turn.
I think we're all the same. I think we pretty much are inspired by everything and everything around us. But I do like higher end stuff.
Bougie
Like,
girl.
like the Chanel, the Gucci's and stuff like that. I do gravitate to their style, but not 100%. Sometimes I'm like, okay, that I would never, but I could see this something, for me to work with. But I do draw attention from like my everyday mood. Like it depends on what I'm feeling and how much I want to cover up, how much I want to show, where the event is, things like that is up to me. I don't think I put it on a specific celebrity or a specific person to be like, I want to dress like this person 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I pick certain things that I'm like, oh, that might be looking good on me. I think that's kind of cute. Let me try that out. I'll try it out. If I like it, I'll rock it. If I don't like it, I'll rock it. It's just, I think fashion is broad and we shouldn't stick to just one specific style. So, yeah, I guess I draw it from everywhere.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
You know how some people stay in fashion?
Oh, yeah.
Like keep up
Follow
with
all the
trends and stuff.
magazines and the trends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but then there's other people too who just stays in fashion in their own way.
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
the creative minds, the stylists, why not, right? They're capable of doing that. But like, I think my fashion sense or fashion inspiration too comes from like, if I have one piece that I really, really love, I'll go to the store and every time I go, I want to find what I envision to be the perfect
Peace.
thing to
To
go along
match
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go with it or whatever. So,
So like those are like your
oh,
staple that you have in your closet that is always there. There are
no, it's just
things that
me
we don't.
loving
It's
I
just a
got no
piece that
staples.
you really like,
I just
right?
love this one piece. I was like, get rid of it. But like, no, never. It's like in my mind, it's fashion forever. When really it's like
Yeah,
it's
well,
out of
there's definitely
fashion.
timeless fashion. This fashion that
Throw
never
it
goes out of
out.
style, right?
I am to find one.
What do you mean?
I am to find a fashion that doesn't go out of style. Like I said, every piece, I'm like, it's always in
You
fashion
think
if I
there's
want to wear it. To
no,
me,
but just speaking
Nothing goes out of
generally,
style.
there's certain pieces of clothes that will never go out of style, like a
yeah.
classic leather jacket or like a nice fitted blazer. Like no matter how many years go by, like those things will never go out of
Always
style.
stay there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But then
Mm,
there are pieces that are trendy that maybe was in
yeah.
style last year, not in style this year anymore.
Oh yeah, like the fur.
The
Fur.
fur.
That was
What you
trendy.
mean? I have
Fur is
fur
always in
boots
With the
style.
It's fur.
fur, it's
It's
all
fake
like that
fur.
was so
Oh,
trendy, and then
boots with
it,
the
it
fur.
kind of died away, and it
But fur
came
is never
back.
gonna die out of
I know
fashion.
fur is
Yeah,
always there, but it's like certain little things
That's
that come in fashion that you'll see it come years
and go.
again.
And you know
because we
why too? I think that fur will probably stay in fashion for a long time. Because if you really think about it, the first probably statements or pieces of clothing for fashion probably came from animal skin, like from fur, right?
warm,
I
right?
mean,
Because
not. I mean, plants give us clothes too.
yeah, even
Not
plants, even going as
no, that
back as plants.
plants are what gives us clothes, as
But I'm
long as
saying, but
natural
before
fibers.
plant was the clothes
Before
With
plant
fur.
clothes
or
was for
bones.
animal clothes.
Yeah, animal skin, bones, and plants. Like before we had
That would be
fashion clothes.
that would be a good thing to find out. Like, what were the first articles of clothing ever worn to man? You think it's people skinning animals?
Yes, it was. Google says that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then second was what? The plants,
The
the leaves.
plants,
No, I think it
cotton,
probably was
linen.
first plants, then
You think
animals,
so?
animals and bones. I mean, it's still fashion in many places, I think. Imagine us going to the Amazon on vacation and find people wearing plants and bones. That's
No,
fashion.
I say plants, meaning like cotton is a
Oh
plant.
yeah, I know what you
That's
mean,
what I
girl.
mean.
I know.
Not
Those
like
are
I'm
I'm
made.
seeing
taking
the
a leaf.
leaves.
I
I'm taking
know.
a leaf off the tree and I'm making a bra.
Can
For
we
real,
go
for
back to
real.
Tarzan? Woo!
Bamboo skirt, a bamboo skirt.
Ooh.
What do you mean? That's the fun one. We can wear leaves as our hiding things.
Yeah. But Claudia, you did give us your definition of the Google
Yeah,
definition,
it's a self-expression. So if you want to wear
self-expression, which is
leaves,
good.
you want to wear fur, you're expressing yourself.
But
That's
don't wear
totally
it.
fine.
PETA will come after you, girl. You better stay away from them.
Peter?
PETA.
Who's that?
The organization against
For fur.
Oh,
people wearing
okay.
animals.
Yeah.
Right. Don't wear the real ones.
Yeah, just fake ones
I
like the
wear
ones
fur.
the ones up in
Faux
your closet
fur,
right
you're
now.
now wearing
Don't throw your coat furs
plastic.
away. It's a fashion statement.
I know. We're going
So
into
I
like,
found out that what?
go ahead. We'll look. Go ahead. Go ahead. You found out what?
Fashion. When 1826 Charles Frederick Worth, guess who he was?
A
I
fashion
don't know.
designer.
Tell us.
Charles Frederick Worth. He was I guess he invented fashion in the 19
Oh, really?
Yeah, in
Did he
the
say I'm inventing this thing called fashion?
yeah, he was because he was
Before
the
that,
first
people weren't wearing
stylist.
clothes?
No, you mean the fashion.
In
Fashion
1800s?
19, I think. The
What
19th
about
century.
all them Victorian big dresses and that was fashion back in the 1700s? That wasn't fashion? Or it just wasn't called
The
fashion?
19th century. I'm sorry, century.
Okay, but
Not
that's
the
still that's what
that's 18.
1800s. Okay, but prior to that, like
I don't know.
women,
They say
queens,
well,
Cleopatra, like to me,
Like,
that's
what were
all
they? What
fashion.
was it called? Sorry.
well,
This
Charles
guy's not
Frederick
taking
Worth.
credit. He's
Yes, he
trying to take
is.
credit for
No, okay,
something that was already
he was the
existed.
first fashion designer because I think with the word fashion also came from the word as it was the first piece of garment, something you could wear that had models and also had the label imprinted on the clothes. So that is, I think, the birth of fashion.
Like in terms of it
For my
becoming
sake.
like mainstream and people
Yeah, the word
actually
fashion didn't probably
yeah.
exist before.
Yeah.
It was with this gentleman. Yeah. So he had like live models and I guess he sewed the clothes and stamped his
Name on him.
mhm.
Nice. He's the father of fashion.
Charles
Yeah.
what?
His name is Charles Frederick Worth. But Ice Age in the probably in like the 200,000 years ago, there's he's like,
Wait,
what are you
wait.
talking about? Ice
200,000
Age,
years ago.
200 years, 200,000 years ago in the Ice Age time. There's there's showing of people wearing clothes, humans wearing things like plants and animal skin, bones, things like that. So fashion could be very old. But
I mean, since people started wearing clothes, I'm sure fashion was around. It was just never, like you
yeah,
said, labeled or called fashion until that
yeah.
gentleman was like, I'm going to have models. I'm going to
I'm
showcase my
gonna sew
clothes. I'm going to,
clothes.
yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of like made it an organization.
He
So-
sure did a career too, right?
So are we
Mhm.
going
Okay.
into fashion has evolved or needs to evolve anymore?
I mean, I think fashion's always evolving.
Proof I did.
Granted,
what
a
Google
lot.
said
What?
about Charles and
Yeah. I think fashion's always evolving. And that's the great thing about fashion is it evolves and we get new styles and things like that. But it also comes back, right? We're living in even though we're in
Oh, yeah.
2022, the kids nowadays are dressing like they're in 1990 and early 2000. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? Like our time is
There's
coming
a
back.
little evolution to their thing,
Right. It's always gonna have
obviously,
their stamp,
but
their little.
definitely inspiration never dies. That creativity never dies in fashion. It's just it evolves somehow
And
So
to
yeah,
what
different
was working
tastes.
is continue to
And it
work and
yep,
change.
it's gonna keep changing to fit your environment, to fit your
lifestyle.
social group, your lifestyle, your job, right?
Was just to fit that one person that was able to get a deal on making something that was simple. So like a t-shirt with a
Mhm.
simple design on it could be thousands of
Logo.
dollars
Well,
because
that's now
industry.
you're talking
Yeah.
about brands. You're
Yeah.
talking about a name being worth a certain amount. It could be the same t-shirt as that guy, but because that name is on that t-shirt, it costs 100 times more. What do you guys think about that? Are you like, yeah, I want my Louis Vuitton. I want
I'd be
my
like, I stick to my own sense of fashion. It's prettier and cuter anyways. I wear my name. It's cuter and prettier anyways.
Yeah, like I might be going against popular opinion, but I don't know. I have this weird thing about wearing other people's
Name.
names on
The
my
brand.
body. Not the
Yeah.
brand,
And
like
even when I was younger,
not
like
the
it's not
brand. Like Nike, I'm
yeah.
cool. I wear a Nike shirt, Adidas, stuff like that. But like someone's name, like
What yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. No,
not
when
my
I was
name.
younger, the thing that would say like Adidas and like I had something about it. I like,
You
why
didn't
can't it
like
just
that.
be a flower or like something
Like a
cute?
symbol.
You know what I mean? So I had that issue, but that's kind of things
Gone.
that, you're a kid. You think your fashion sense is what it is and you're inspired by, like I said, we're inspired by everyone. But I do like wearing expensive things because they feel like the quality sometimes is
Yes.
better.
No, the quality is always better. I mean, if it's
Okay.
expensive, the quality is going to be better. That's the only thing I like about expensive thing is the quality. Like I don't care for the name. And but there are
Mm.
people that will wear,
Just the
like
name.
God is saying, a t-shirt because that name is on it.
Right.
Me,
Okay.
I will wear like it could be the same t-shirt, same quality. One has a name, one doesn't. I'll pick the one that doesn't have the name, the brand name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like I don't want to be a walking billboard advertisements
Okay.
for a
Unless I choose
person.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless like I don't know, just
Like there's a cause
people's
that you fit
names.
to it.
People's names is a little weird to me. Again, if it's a brand like Adidas, Nike, like a company, I don't know. I guess same thing how you had that whole name thing when you were young, but me it's just something that's carried on with me.
Mm.
No, I feel you. The name brands are just I get it. It's marketing,
Is it
it's
fashion?
money, it's fashion,
It's not
it's
I don't think it's fashion. I think
Yeah.
it's people want to other people to look at them and be like, "Ooh." You know what I mean? It's more okay,
is
maybe I'm
that a
using the wrong
Chanel? Oh my
maybe
god. Is
I'm
that
It's
a
using
more
the
of a
wrong word.
Louis
business then.
Vuitton?
No, it's
Oh my
like you
god.
want people to look at you and be like, "Ooh, she has a Chanel bag," or "Ooh, he's
Yeah.
wearing, Louis Vuitton," or whatever. Like, are you really wearing it because you think this is the best thing in the world to wear? Or are you wearing it because of the notoriety that you get with
Mhm.
that brand? Like, because people are gonna recognize you as someone who can afford it or someone who has great sense of style.
Yeah.
Is that why you wear it? Are you truly wearing it for yourself, or are you wearing it because of how other people are gonna perceive you? Like
Mhm.
that's the tricky thing that I get with expensive name brands, Chanel and all those things.
True.
I agree.
But thinking about, like, if you had to pick one,
Mhm.
brand name,
Mhm.
that you say, "I really
Or
love it. It's
designer.
just" yeah. It's cute. It really, really is cute. I'm
No,
going
I mean, I'm
thrifty and
not
I'll
saying
look
it's
for
not.
it.
Like
No, I'm
I
saying, what would it
love
be for you? No,
for
no, no,
me,
no. Yeah. What would be, for example, there's one store that you like, you're gonna find a piece, something
yeah.
that you're gonna love. I'll start. I love Express,
But
the
Express is to
store.
me, that's not a expensive brand.
No, it's
I'm
not about
thinking like
expensive now.
Chanel,
That's not
Versace.
I don't know the difference
Oh,
between Chanel,
okay.
Versace, and Gucci.
Me
I
neither.
really
That's why I'm
don't know
like,
the difference.
I go for like the cut of
It
the clothes, the
Yeah, it
shape
better
of the
be the
bag.
same
You know what I'm saying?
bag, just different stamp. To me, that's how I see it. They all look
Right.
alike, but they're stamped differently.
Different, yeah.
But like there's like clothes, like for example, some people are like, oh, I love Forever 21, or I love H&A. We
H&M.
all love Forever
No,
21.
I do because
I'm
it's
saying,
for okay, here, the thing you asked me the question. So for
yeah.
me, it's if I want a trendy piece, I'm gonna go to Forever 21. But if I want something of quality, yes, I'm gonna go to like Express or something like a higher higher name brand or whatever. I can't say I have one store that I'm like, yes, I just love everything about this store. I just pick and choose different pieces from different
Yeah.
places depending on what I'm going for.
Me, no matter what I'm going for, I always find it at
One
Express.
store. Yeah. So
That's your thing, yeah.
yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Like sometimes it's like, oh, it's not here, but I know, they probably can have it's just not there. Should get what
Yeah,
I
that's
need.
you. That's your store. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe for me it's H&M a little bit, but more for
I love
like
it. Yeah, I love the
I love
H&M too.
H&M because again, I like simple, basic, neutral, and H&M makes really good pieces when it comes to stuff like that.
Mhm.
And to me,
It's
H&M
like
and Express are kind of
yeah,
similar
yeah.
in that sense. How about you, Claudia?
What my stores, I have different stores that I like, but I know those stores have certain brand
Mhm.
that
So what are
fits.
the brands for you?
Like when I go to Macy's,
Mm.
they have the quality base, and they do have good deals, huh? I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
definitely. You
Great
got it.
deals at Macy's. You can
Mhm.
buy yourself a Tommy Hilfiger shirt for cheap, or like an ink, anything, Nike, Adidas, like you find them all there in one store. I like going to a store that has one specific look. No, I like to go where I can look around and finally find what I want.
So you like department stores that are gonna give you sporty,
Options.
dressy,
Exactly.
corporate, like,
Depending.
all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Those kind of stores fit to me, and I bargain shop a lot. But I do like the higher end products, not because of the name,
Yeah.
like we were saying. I know it's a name, but I know the quality of that clothes, because people be like, "Oh my God, you've had that forever." Yeah, that's because it's well taken care
It's
of
well
first, and
made.
well made, and I take care of it, all of that stuff. So I do have specific things that I know will fit my body, and I know where to go and buy it from. So yeah, I mean, department stores I don't have. Local little stores are kind of hard for me. They'll never really have my size. So I do try to support in other ways, like with accessories and things like that for local shops. But yeah, those are the kind of stores I'll go to, I guess. I mean, an Express used to be my favorite too, so I know what Vanilla was talking about. It still is. I still find good pieces there when I
I'm gonna
know there's a
buy
specific
an
deal.
Express store.
Yeah, you probably will. I own this Express store, okay?
Own it. It's mine.
Get a franchise.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, the different brands and the high ends are like, it could be a topic forever, because some people do just look for the name because they know the quality that goes behind it, and they want to be validated for their money and that they can afford it. So they'll buy, a Chanel bag. I can't afford one. And
But there's people who can afford and
yeah,
still buy
but
because
I
they
Uh-huh.
still wonder why. I'm sorry. I
you know
know they're
why.
beautiful and they are well worth it. You're gonna keep it forever. You're probably never gonna give it away. But then I'm like, why pay all that
No,
money?
no, we can't. That they got if
That's
they
their
have the
thing.
money, if they have the money, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
Do
That's
what you do,
fine.
whatever
But
makes you happy.
what
But if
worries me is people who don't have the money, but because they see it on social
yeah,
media, they see it advertised, and they want to be looked at as that kind of person that either can afford it or has that sense of style. You're not doing it from a place like a genuine place. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You're doing it for validation from others, and we know that's not right. That's dangerous.
that's true. I do, but I do love those things though. I don't
me
spend money on
too.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
I
luxury,
know some people
baby.
who.
I get a nice big black one because I know
Mm.
those will forever be in fashion. Like, you're gonna give me a Gucci bag? Yeah, whatever money. All right.
As long
You're
as it's
gonna
black.
give me if I'm gonna give myself a Gucci bag, like it will be like bold black. It would be black or dark brown. It would be big. It would be sturdy because that's just fashionably beautiful to
Yes,
me.
if
Yep.
you've worked hard for it, you have your money, you can afford it, you splurge yourself. That's
Do
great.
you guys remember our fashions back in the day? Do you guys remember our big Vince bags?
Yes,
Oh,
all those purses.
that bag was
I probably
beautiful.
still have some of those. And the black one, that they
No,
were
you
nice.
don't. You do?
I probably do. Oh man, I think I went through my thing. I think I
Girl, I'd be
donated
like, I
them.
thought I hoard stuff.
No, I do have a lot of stuff,
But
but
no, mine just got worn, like, my black bag, I felt bad when I had to throw it out, but it was like, "Vanilla, say goodbye to this bag," 'cause it was like all
because they
beat
weren't
up.
real, so they didn't
It was
last.
all beat, but it lasted a long time.
They were knockoffs, but
They
hey,
did well. They did what they were needed to do for the
that's
I
time
didn't say
being.
they were designer names, I just said they were big black bag we bought for fencing. Who said it was designer?
I didn't say what they were wannabe
Hey, there
designers.
are some knockoffs that are
No, there
real
was just
close
bag,
to the
black
real
bag.
stuff. So don't give the knockoffs some. Give them a little credit.
No, some of them you can't even tell them apart.
Right.
Who cares? Pretend you bought it at Forever 21. Pretend it's not a knockoff. It's just a Forever 21
Forever 21 is
bag.
not designer, girl. Stop
That's
throwing
what I'm
Forever
saying. Just
21 in.
pretend it's not a designer bag. And it is what it is. You still look hot though.
True.
What do you guys think of the fashion today from us growing up?
I think it's cool.
It's
It's our
cute.
fashion. It's what we had when
It's
we
I
were
know, like
growing
what
up.
you mean? Like
They're literally wearing what my daughter took my my clothes like
Or
from when I
t-shirts.
was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And she wears t-shirt. What are they called?
t-shirts,
With prints on
tank
them.
top,
I don't
the
know.
girl,
But
people's faces.
yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
know. I
trying to
looked
find
at.
a
I
word
was
for
like,
this.
I was
How
like,
come the name just came out of my head? Like I
Printed
just
shirt.
had it.
Yeah, like graphic tees. That's what it
Graphic
is.
today I
tees,
had
there it is.
TLC and
Yeah, like
was
each
it
week you're gonna
Aaliyah?
get a different artist.
Yeah,
She
TLC and
literally
Aaliyah
has
too.
Tupac.
But they love
all
Aaliyah. Aaliyah's the second time coming around.
Aaliyah, Tupac, Biggie. I
Yeah.
think she has Biggie.
No, they both had it on today.
TLC.
They both doing it.
Yeah, she does a little bit. That she's the queen of graphic tees with 90s and 2000s
That's
artists on
nice.
it. So yeah, a lot of their fashion is fashion that we had. The low rise jeans, like all that stuff.
Now, what do you
That's
think
what they're
that is,
wearing.
though? What do you think? Why do you think the 90s and the 2000s is the era that we're in instead of going back to like the 60s? Is it?
Because of
Because that's
fashion.
where because it was the
I
best
think it's
one,
purposely
obviously.
done by the
It's a
fashion
cycle?
industry. Purposely done by the fashion industry.
You
So,
think?
like,
Yeah, I
every
mean,
10 years or every 5 years or every 4 years till we're like, "This is it." And now it's easy to figure out what the color of the year is gonna be, right? Or
but
what the
I
color.
feel like we're even though we're exploring that whole 90s, early 2000s, it's moving a little bit to like the 70s with like the bell
The
bottom
bell-bottom
jeans.
pants. Yes,
Mhm.
I
You know
can
what I
see
mean?
the
Like
whole
a lot
bunch.
of you notice a lot of 70s inspired.
Yeah, it's
The
been.
tops,
That's
the
always
knit.
been
No, I'm saying
yes,
not even us, like, it's
70s.
been with these kids' generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's been
But
years
even
that
with
they
us,
were like, "Look
70s
at
was
you guys."
inspiring.
Well,
Our
yeah,
bell bottom jeans was
exactly.
from the 70s.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
I'm not
So
even lying. It's every 10, it's like probably every 20 years. Things rotate.
yeah. But what about like, okay, 90s, 2000s, 2010? What was 2010 style?
I don't know.
I
I don't
think that
remember.
crew was
I don't
lost.
know.
That
I don't
crew was
remember.
lost.
Well,
What were they wearing in 2010? I think they
I
were
don't
mad
remember.
confused because I don't remember. I don't
I
think
don't
there was
remember. I'm
anything
gonna look it
distinct
up.
about them.
Alright, so
What
when our kids was like no, when
they
my
were like
sister was
5.
okay, but when my sister was 10,
What was she
'cause
wearing?
oh, yeah. What?
Like what was her age
Yeah,
group
I'm
style when
trying
they
to
were
think what I
10?
was wearing. Oh,
Well, we
I
were
don't
adults. I
exactly,
mean,
but still
we were
fashion.
true. We've
So what
always been fashion, but I'm saying like,
no.
okay, when you say an era,
Mhm.
a generation's era is like late teens, early 20s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're in that age group, that's your
Yeah,
era
we
of
were like
fashion.
25,
We
so
were
or
moving
a little
out
young.
of our era. Our time was late 90s, early 2000s. So after us, what was their style? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like the style now is our kids' style, but before our kids, like your sister, my brother, like their age group. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is early
What was
2000s.
their
I
style?
don't
Like I
know. They
don't
didn't
know.
really have one.
That's what I'm
Of course
saying.
they
Like
did.
the
Good
only
things. They
like I
they
can
were
think of 80s, I can think of 70s, I can think 60s, 50s, like I can think of all that, like all the way to the 1920s. But what was
something that they
2010?
inspired, that was
What was
inspired
their
by
That's
them.
thing?
inspired by their
They
year.
Like
were
Like
when
that's
just
you think
doing
of
it.
whoever was doing 20 years before them.
no,
Whatever
but
style,
still you
10.
can picture every other year, but I cannot picture
Get
that.
my picture
So
that.
if you grew
2010.
up in that time, like you were in like high school around 2010, please let us
Let us
know
know.
what was your signature style because I don't know.
No,
And
it's gotta
Claudia's
be.
having a hard time.
I'm having a
Google,
hard time finding it
Google,
because
even Google don't know. And Google tells us
What?
everything.
What happened in
this
2000? What
is
else
like
happened in 2010?
fashion in the early 2000s. If that's not, there's
Right,
nothing
but
specific for
2010,
2010. It's the 90s trends.
that's when
What?
90 started coming back. So it's been going
Yeah.
on for
So
10
what were
years.
what were they wearing? What were we wearing in 2000? Well, I looked hot as hell
2000, we were
in the
wearing low
2000s.
cut jeans.
Yeah.
We were
The
wearing
low
crop
cuts, mini
We're
tops.
wearing
skirts,
whatever the kids are wearing right now. Yeah, that's
Right, they're copying our
the
style. Is what
V-neck,
so.
the
What was
V-neck tops.
1990?
I
was
don't know,
like
girl.
the hip hop, a lot of that,
So
the
maybe that's what
baggy
Baggy
2010
jeans,
jeans
did.
like Aaliyah sort of style
So
in
maybe
the
that's what
90s.
the 2010
with the
kids
Calvin
did.
Klein and Tommy Hilfiger underwear showing with
Yeah,
the
that was
yeah, buddy.
90s.
Okay.
That was the
Okay,
90s
so you think
fashion.
of all that, but I
You know
cannot
that.
think 2010. Like, what is going
It's
on?
probably the same thing with like the nets under the shorts,
I don't remember
fishnets
that
under
far
that.
back. I remember that
Oh,
more close to
because
now,
we were
like
if
more
we was going
2020.
clubbing, we would remember, but we were
We were birthing
we were
babies at that
yeah.
time. We were like,
So
we were, raising
yeah.
little
Raising
babies.
little
So
kids.
Another
I
place,
crazy.
a place where our fashion gets
Yeah,
inspired is
you're
at the
more.
club, at the party, social
Mhm.
events, right?
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
so
Claudia's still
funny. I'm
lost in
still
Claudia,
there.
looking because I only see the
I'm telling
90s.
you, they were
There's
Yeah.
nothing
wearing
specific.
yeah,
They were wearing hand-me-downs.
yeah.
Like I see
I love
Clueless
that.
with the little skirts and the schoolgirl
That was
thing.
not 2010
But
though. That was way before.
exactly,
That
but
was
those were the
90s.
90s.
Yeah,
The
they didn't
little
have a style.
skirts.
Sorry, kids.
They're coming after you because
That's how I'm
they're
coming
gonna
out.
show you.
They need to come to
Two
me, come
two
after me so they can
2010
school me.
babies, come
They c
after
Please
Naya.
school me, because I wanna know. That's the only era that I cannot picture in my mind, and I wanna picture what you guys were doing, what
What
kind of
was you
fashion
wearing
you
in
had.
2010?
And I'm trying to think, my kids were just too little for them to have their own style, because they were wearing whatever I put on them.
I think everybody was wearing whatever they want in 2010.
It was just a free for all.
Yeah,
Might have been
Okay.
'cause
that
that's the
that
first
year.
top 3, like,
That
for
came up for you?
2000, yeah. Yep, people were
Yeah.
just exploring, definitely.
Okay.
It's
It was a
pretty
The
cool.
sweater
transition time. It
short,
was a transition. Okay.
Because these 3
I'll
outfits here
take
are
that.
fire.
Yeah, and they're more classic, right? They're like timeless.
the bell
Look
Yeah,
bottom
at
pants
very,
with the
look
little
at
very
top.
much
today.
the kneecaps.
What was that?
Yo, they were really fishing for something.
Kneecaps. And the
Girl,
little
I'm
bags that are going
like,
on right now are still
Yeah.
in. They did that a lot.
Yeah,
yo,
that
girl,
was
the
when
fanny
men
pack.
that was when
Even the
like a lot of
Supreme, thing,
yeah,
I think there
Supreme.
was a big statement then,
And
yeah.
when men started wearing messenger bags. And you guys know,
Hey, there you go now, look at us learning.
us in the West, we're
Mhm.
late to the game. If you
Yes,
wanna know what's
Hells
up in
yeah.
fashion, you gotta go to
to
Europe,
Europe.
And
Africa, like that
hells
side of the
yeah.
world,
And I knew
because
that
we're
a long
late.
time we were in
Oh, yeah.
college, because we traveled,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
like, really, like when you
Okay,
pop
how
into the
about
stores.
guys wearing tight pants and skinny jeans? Men in Europe were wearing that when we were like little
Yep,
Way before.
kids.
yep,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dudes out here used to make fun of them,
yep.
and now look at them. They're practically wearing
Seriously.
leggings.
Seriously.
So true.
Crazy.
It's funny. The same thing that happens with fashion happens with music, or I guess art in general. It's funny. Yesterday,
Mm,
it was like, his style music. Supposedly,
mhm.
everybody here, he gets a lot of, oh, that's very European. In America, you don't have, market for that. He goes, I've been
Yeah.
hearing that shit since I was in
You don't
Cape
have a
Verde,
style
but
out here.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna change
Yeah,
what I
that's the
like to play,
style.
right? I was like, you don't do it. I was like, don't do it because this is exactly how the world is. Like America is number one in the world, but America is not number one in the world on everything. You know what I
Yeah, it's
mean?
true. Mhm.
It's like watch Beyonce now's album with this nice hit. Watch Drake's album that they dropped, right? Where is he
Mhm.
having a big ass concert? In Europe
Mhm.
because
Yep.
he played that. So I was like, you keep playing what you're playing. He goes, okay.
Good
Yeah,
advice.
the US
Yeah.
always comes around. Europe and in Africa, they're always way ahead of us. Afrobeat's been going on in Africa for years. Just now it's getting to the US. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Right.
saying? Like, come on.
That's
Yeah.
true. Let's go
Well,
into how
America's beautiful and humongous. So
it's too many people to please.
no,
Fashion.
when this population gets the information, that's when it's considered
Cool, right?
it.
Because it's
Fashion.
bigger and
Correct.
humongous. So it's the one that's doing it, right?
Yeah.
No,
So,
not
when
much.
the Africans and
Europeans.
were wearing leaves and bones. They was not a fashion. But now that we wear garments with your name stamped on it, it's fashion.
Crazy girl.
It's
Now, what do
cool,
you think
cool.
fashion impact your life at any point or no?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God, tell me about it. I like that. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm always inspired by by whatever fashion is on. Okay, for example, fashion. Do you remember the boots? These big, thick boots everybody's wearing now.
Platforms.
Like the
Right.
combat
The
boots or
combat boots.
Oh
Mhm.
God.
I remember
wow.
when see, I'm saying that, oh, it's my fashion. That was my time. But I'm sure 10, 20 years
Yeah,
before, people were
obviously,
wearing,
yeah.
probably at wars, God forgive me, but they were wearing them, right?
Right.
So I was like, wow. So I'm inspired I see how it evolves. It gets even bigger and different looking. But I was inspired by fashion then when I wore combat boots, you
Okay,
know?
but she's asking how it impacts your life, like your
Like
life.
in what sense
For
impact?
instance, some people might say, when I put on a nice suit, I feel more confident when I go to work as opposed to when I'm
Oh.
dressed in jeans or something like that. Like, does it have an impact on your life and how you perform your day to day? Like, do you feel
So does it
more your
impact, for example, if I'm going into the office, how it impacts what I choose to wear? If I'm going
does
to
what
a
you wear
party,
impact how you feel about yourself when you're at a party or when you're at
yes,
work?
yes, definitely. Like if I'm going to a party, I might have a banging outfit, but if the feeling of me putting it on is not that party, I'm not wearing my banging outfit just because I want to feel like I want to feel at the party, and the clothes does make me feel a certain way.
Yeah, that's
Clothes
fair.
Clothes makes me feel a certain way, yeah. Haven't really thought about it, but it does. And I don't think it's how obviously, some people can say I'm in a mood to wear something, right? I'm wearing a dress today. I wanna wear pants today. I will put the clothes on and how depending how I feel about it, knowing what I'm gonna do, obviously, decide before deciding that I know I'm gonna wear that outfit. So I'm always late too, because I'm always like, what am I gonna wear?
You're
This
always
doesn't
changing.
feel right. Like, ugh, like, ugh, like, okay,
Yeah, I'm like, I'll have an outfit picked out. Like, let's say I'm going out tonight. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that, da da da. And like, I'll, do my whole get ready routine, hair, makeup, all that stuff. And then I'll put the clothes on. I'll be like, no, I'm
Ugh.
not wearing this. Even though I've had the outfit picked out for days. And then I end
Yeah,
up like going through like all different kinds of outfits.
that's what I
Um,
mean. It's like,
but yeah, like I
mm-mm.
may have tried that outfit on 2 days ago and felt banging, like, yes, this is
Mhm.
it. But the day of, I try it on and I have a completely different feeling. I'm like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
actually not feeling this. So it kind of does impact me.
Impacts you on your day to day, how you feel, right? So you can buy an outfit and be like, I know I like it and I know I love it, but it's not today. Today
Not
is not the
today.
day for it. So
Yep.
definitely, the places you're gonna go and what you're gonna do kind of takes it. And then sometimes you just put it on and you're just like, okay, I'm not feeling it.
Okay, how about
mhm.
this? Do you preference how you look over comfort or comfort over how you look?
Comfort over how I look.
Like you have two outfits. One, you looking hot, honey. Your body's banging in that outfit, but you're not comfortable. The
Yeah.
other outfit, you look cute. You look cute, but not as hot as the first outfit.
Mhm.
Which one? But you're so comfortable. It's like way more comfortable. Which one would you choose?
I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm
go
going
with the one that I wanna feel
Feel
like
comfortable?
no, no, no. For
hot.
example, no,
Just to
I
feel
always have a
hot.
hard time explaining. No, I wanna for example, we're going somewhere, we have 2 outfits, right?
hmm
Comfort over cuteness.
No,
Again,
like hotness, like
hot. Okay,
12 out of
comfort over
10. Like,
hotness.
girl, the whole room is gonna be like, this chick is
Yeah,
banging,
okay.
But you're
So,
so uncomfortable.
but it's not comfortable.
then I will
No,
not
okay, I'm not gonna
ooze.
say so uncomfortable.
You're
The other
uncomfortable. Just
choice is
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
way more comfortable than that one.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm saying if I'm not comfortable, I'm not gonna ooze no cuteness, no hotness.
No,
So
you're not.
I don't care how hot it is. If I'm not comfortable, I'm gonna look
Okay, that's
awkward
fair.
and
Yeah.
not hot.
I agree. I agree with her on that one.
So you'd
Like
pick that more comfortable
I'm gonna
outfit.
be consistently thinking about that
Yeah.
uncomfortable thing that's bothering me. It could be
Yeah.
like one little
One
thing
little
on the
thing.
side that's not sitting correct the way I need it to be, or like something. It'll drive me
Mhm.
nuts all night, and I won't enjoy
Underwears.
myself.
Me, it's shoes.
Yeah, me
Me, it's
too.
shoes. Like
But
the
I've
shoe, I
no, I
always go
gotta
with
say
the
that
most
no,
comfortable shoe
Yeah.
no.
because I can't anymore.
'Cause
Maybe when
I
I was
learned my
younger.
When we
lesson.
were
I learned my
younger,
Yes,
when we were
lesson.
younger,
when
we
I was
could
younger,
go.
I don't care. I would take that pain,
Yeah, I
girl.
learned my
I would
lesson.
suffer all night.
Those
And you know,
6-inch
we would
heels.
not leave the dance floor, and I would be like in these uncomfortable shoes. But now I don't care, girl. I'm going with the
Mm,
chunky heel. I'm going with the flats. I am not wearing no
Okay,
4-inch
I'm not
skinny
doing the
heel.
flats.
nope.
No,
I
no
will. I
way.
might carry it to take a picture, and it's going in my
Yeah.
Yes,
bag, and I'm
exactly. That's
putting
it.
on
Or I'm like,
my
okay,
pumps.
this night out is just dinner. I'm gonna be sitting most of the night. Okay, I can deal with that. But if I'm gonna be on my feet, if I'm gonna be dancing, no way. Nope.
I agree. Now, what is your favorite fashion timing? Well, I think we've said it, but
Like
decade or
decade?
yeah.
Besides our own, you mean? Besides our own.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it
You
out.
can't no, you can't
Okay,
pick
okay.
your own.
I'll explore another one. Okay,
Yes.
let me think for a second. Which one? Okay, I think
What was
I
the
have.
question again?
What was your
Which
favorite decade?
decade of fashion?
What decade am I in?
I think I
Well,
can
give
pick
us
another
a
one.
what's the breakdown of each decade?
I don't know. I didn't do that
Like
much of
I
a
know that
homework.
yeah, like okay, we know that the 90s was
The
us. So
hippie
the
eras.
80s was like the shoulders, the dresses
Uh-huh.
with the shoulders, the big
With the
hair,
big
the
hair. Yep.
crazy makeup, even like the workout clothes, like I think of like the cardio clothes.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
that's 80s. 70s is like the bell bottoms, the big afros.
That's me. I was gonna
I
say
think I was
hippies.
thinking 70s. Hippies is 60s. I
Okay, then
think
I'm a
hippies
60s. I want to
hippies is
dress
more boho,
Yeah.
exactly.
colorful.
That's me. I will live in that era of
I think
clothing.
I'm 70s. I love bell bottoms, the big hair, like I yeah, big earrings. I would pick 70s.
I like 60s. Claudia, yours is 80s.
And
It
then
has to be because I don't fit in
yeah,
any of the other ones.
I mean,
Um,
okay, going either further back, like 50s, like I don't know 50s that much, but I'm thinking like you know those big like skirts,
Skirts, the dresses
the
that
dress with the
pop.
skirts.
that was probably
Yeah,
even before the 50s. I think the
yeah.
50s women was
I
already
think the
kind
era
of
that was pretty cute, sexy was
like
it,
think
like the
about
sexy
Madonna
era.
in a way coming up.
Or the
The
20s with
the
like the
20s and
finger
the
wave
40s,
hair
the 20s to the 40s, for me, I think is the sexiest
for women.
era
Yeah, yeah.
for women and men. Those suits
Oh
with the
yeah,
with
the
the
nicely
hat.
tailored.
Oh
Yeah,
my,
that's
it's
cute. That's
something
cute.
about that era that I'm like, oh, it's so sexy. If I was born into that, I think I would thrive with that outfit.
With like the dresses that when you
Yes,
shake,
like
like they
That is
move.
definitely
That's
the little
very
beautiful.
cute
hair all
too.
like cute and their little hats that they
And the
put.
or the little like things. Yeah,
Yeah, yes, I think
that's
that's
cute
the
too.
sexiest era.
Definitely the
So
opposite of the 60s.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
complete opposite.
So cute. Love it.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
okay. Does your body play into your fashion sense?
Like my body shape, like
Yes.
how
How comfortable are you with your body to what
um
you wear? Does
I
it
would
dictate?
say, yeah, I would say on a day-to-day basis, no. Like my everyday going to work, going out, like doing running errands, things like that.
Yes. Day to day, not really. It's what I wear, what I'm comfortable with, and it's appropriate for my day to day activity. That's what I'm wearing. I find myself to be more sporty at times because I'm always active nowadays. And then there are days that I like to wear my jeans. I have a lot of jeans. I love jeans. Wearing jeans definitely makes me feel sexier and with a cute top and specific shoes. And then going out, I think that's where I'm a lot thicker in certain areas, and certain areas are uncomfortable for me. So I like to cover them up. And I'm getting older, so I'm feeling like more like I can show it if I want to. It's none of your business. If you don't like it, don't look. So growing up, my fashion has changed to be a little bit more relaxed, I believe. I think I used to put a lot of pressure on my body based on what I was wearing, but because of what other people thought of my body. But now I'm not really thinking like that. It's more like, what do I think? Do I like it? Okay, we're rocking it.
Cute. Fashion, the way it is. No, my body, right?
Yeah,
Affects what I wear.
right.
I think I'll get off of a clothes a lot because my body's like, that didn't sit right, if that's the question you're asking. So yeah, my body are you saying does it influence what clothes I choose to put on?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I love clothes where it just sits right. Like,
Well,
I don't care
everybody
if I
loves
if
clothes
those
that fit.
yeah, like if these pants are, fashionable and they're beautiful, but if they don't, and I put them on, they fit. But if they don't sit, like if my body
To your
doesn't
comfort,
sit
yeah.
right in them, I don't like it.
Here's a question. Do you make your body fit the clothes or do you make the clothes fit your body? Because some people make their body fit the clothes by
It's the
wearing like
clothes.
shapewear and just doing different things with their bodies to make them fit into the clothes. Or are you going to be like, that definitely does not fit my body type, so I'm not wearing it. I will
Right.
only wear things
Exactly.
that accentuate my body type.
I gravitate to it definitely.
Yeah.
I'm the one that I've worn like shapewear underwear, thong, and not
Took it
even
right off.
5 minutes in the event, I was like, I will be underwearless because I'm not going through that. Like, nope, sorry. You know, probably my dress or whatever I was wearing didn't just fit right like it was supposed to anymore. But that's what I get. I should have never been wearing it in the first place if it's not fitting right. That's what I think. Like, I'm not like
Gonna conform your body to a
yeah,
dress.
if it's going to be uncomfortable, especially.
Mhm.
All right.
Just get a dress that snugs you up already, you know? Wear that one.
Yeah, but
They're comfortable.
different dresses will accentuate different
Different
body,
ways.
your
Mhm.
body in a different way. You know what I mean? Like if you have like issues with your tummy, you can get a dress that has ruching, which kind of disguises that. If you don't like to show cleavage, you know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
can you try to fit your boobs into a dress because you really like the dress, or you say, well, clearly my boobs don't fit in this dress, so I'm not gonna wear it. You know what I mean? Like because you love
Clearly.
that dress so much, you're gonna do everything. You're gonna tape your boobs down. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people who do that because
Yeah.
they love the dress so much. Where there's other people that are like, I'm only gonna shop for a dress that fits my body type. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I would try to, because I love the dress or the clothes so much, just try to fit into it. But again, a lot of things we learn as we get older with maturity and wisdom, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? Like if it's going to take away from your comfort, what's the point? You're not going to be confident no matter how good you look in it. Like Claudia was saying, you know?
You're not gonna look good in it, period.
You just might not feel. Some people are good at hiding how they feel.
And I'm good at spotting it, you know, feeling very comfortable.
She's so like
some people are good at models for quick pictures. It's
right.
not daily living.
Not to wear it for a whole event, for a whole night. Let's take a quick pic and then I'm changing my clothes and my shoes.
putting my flat shoes on.
For real.
I think those are my topics, my questions. You guys have any other ones in regards to fashion?
Is there one fashion statement that you will never make? It'd be like, ugh, that's disgusting. No. Or just a piece. Like, do you have a piece of clothing? Like, no, my ass does not look good in boom boom shorts, so I won't wear them. Or I hate how I look in capris. Or I don't wear dresses because nope. That's one thing.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
I look good at everything, girl. Just kidding.
Let me see.
Boom, boom, boom. Everything's
That's
gonna work.
So, okay, then one piece that you
Love.
know that you just look really good at. Like if you had to wear one thing for the rest of your life.
If I had to wear one thing for the rest of my life,
Claudia's jeans. I answered for you, Claudia. You?
Oh, I don't know, girl. You go first.
Like a dress.
Maxi dress.
Yeah.
Like a muumuu dress.
Yeah.
Probably sweats.
That you're gonna get a piece. Okay, sweatpants and sweatshirt.
Cute sweats. Cute sweats and a nice crop top.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
With heels or sneakers. Yeah, you're still speaking.
Either one.
Yeah,
Either one.
that's
yeah.
good. Oh, good.
You
We're
dress it
there.
up, you dress it down.
A woman needs a pair of sexy jeans, comfortable, sexy sweats, and a sexy
dress.
Sexy dress.
That's right. You're good with those three pieces.
So not me coming in a dress today. I came in on a dress too.
Well, you did.
Cute.
It's Express, and it's very, very old.
There you go.
So old.
Quality.
Right? Quality.
baby.
I will shop quality over quantity.
Definitely. And I will create my own fashion. So out of the three of us, who has a better fashion sense? Let's get with the real questions now. No, just kidding. We're getting ready to wrap up, right?
Let our listeners tell us who dresses the best. Just
Who do you think has a better fashion
You gotta
sense?
follow us to see that.
That's right.
If you
Follow
had to
us
pick a
on social media.
That's right. If you had to pick a fashion category that you say, I will, if I have to get caught with one piece of fashion statement, what does it have to be? Can be accessories or bags or
Mhm.
bra, anything. What's
Back
one
in the
thing
day, I would say blazer. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had my blazer, like,
on
phase.
Yep.
point?
I
We
Like,
had
had
the
should have
all
been
glazes, all
colors.
Instagramming
colors and
them.
shapes.
That was before Instagram. I had every
YouTubing.
color, black, white, green, neutral, blue, red. Like, literally, I was
It
in
was
my
H&M's fault.
blazer. And I did a lot of thrifting, like a lot of like
Oh.
name brand, but thrifted
Do you remember when
blazers.
what I don't know, my first blazer that I bought for myself was that white
Express, that white one.
in Maine, right? It was Express. It's
Yes,
Express,
The
it's express
but
one.
it
It's
was in
Express.
Maine.
It was in Maine? I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't
I
remember,
thought it
but
was express.
I gave mine away.
You give
You
it
still
to your
have yours?
mama. I have mine and never worn it.
I never had worn it either because it was like very thick. It was
Yes,
more
it's
like a
very thick.
jacket slash. It would.
But I
I
know I'm
should
gonna
have
be a
kept it
sexy
though.
old woman in that thing. I know
You
I
still have
will.
yours?
Yeah.
I see. I donated mine, I think.
You
Or
give
did
it
I
to your
give it to my
mama.
mother? I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I
Did
always
she
ask
wear it
about that.
recently? I haven't seen her
No,
with it.
last time years ago when I was like, it's like you like, yeah, give it to my mommy. I was like, oh,
Really?
that's nice. Uh-huh. You too.
Girl, I've given away so like my clothes, I've downsized. Literally, I have a
Mm,
third of my wardrobe
clothes. I do. I
because
need to do a nice
yeah. And
barrel
now
fill
I'm
and
very
down low
conscious to
to
if I
buying.
find myself in a phase where I'm buying a lot of stuff, I'll be like, hold up, I need to go through all my stuff and get rid of. You know
The
how
same
some people
amount of stuff.
I mean, not the same amount, but like I try
But
to
try.
say,
They say
okay, let
every
me
new
get
piece you bring
yeah, I was just
in,
gonna say
put
that.
in another piece. So
And,
the
like, I
same
don't do
amount.
it like that, like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
bought 2 shirts today, I gotta get rid of 2 shirts." Like, I'm not that
Yeah.
disciplined, and I know because I have my where I keep my clothes, and once they start to become a little too jam-packed, I'm like, "Okay, it's time to
Yeah.
start." And I'm at that phase because I have been buying a lot of stuff, so now I know, okay, it's time for me to go through, especially now that, like, at the end of every season, it's good
Mhm.
to say, "Okay, summer has gone by," for instance.
What am I not going to wear
And I
next summer?
haven't worn this, and
Yeah.
this all summer.
Mhm.
So I'm clearly not gonna wear it again. You know what I mean? Not gonna wear it in the winter, and I'm probably
In
not
10
gonna wear it
years from
next
now,
summer.
you wish you had it, but
Right.
no, I
Right.
feel you,
But
Exactly.
you know,
definitely. But those
I
are
So
the
mean,
pieces that you
that's
hold
what
classic.
on
thrifting is
to.
Right.
for.
The
We
Right.
have thrift stores out there. That's wonderful. I love thrifting. We didn't talk too much about it, but
Yeah, I love
you'll
thrifting.
find, staple pieces and,
Name
even,
brands.
yeah,
You'll
pieces that
yeah.
I
are,
bought these Guess jeans the other day for like $7 that
oh,
probably
Mhm.
cost $100.
and
That's
the
right.
person probably never wore it, probably still had a tag in it or
Mhm.
something. You know what I'm
I
saying?
bought
Like,
something too that still had a tag on it. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
And I
only
think right now, though, too, part of fashion, big on fashion is
recycling.
thrifting.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
You
which
know,
I
and that
recycling.
love. I love
and that it
that.
I
might
love it.
be, but like, what do you mean? Like they had no sense because they were thrifting. They were mixing and matching and putting things together, you know?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
But
So
True.
yeah, recycling clothes. I'm into that a lot.
Yeah, I'm here for
Buying
it.
less if you and giving more back to of your clothes. So this is the time again because pretty soon we're gonna go into winter, no fall. We'll start packing. I'll start be giving away all my kids' clothes, my clothes. So give it out. The community definitely needs it. Look
we
for places.
then let's open our own thrift shop. Let's start
I
giving
know
things
we
out.
should, right?
Girl,
We got so much. I
Let's
got
open
so
a
much.
thrift
You know
store,
me.
a little thrift basement, garage or something.
I
consignment
should.
shop.
I
There's some
need it.
cute ass things downtown, and it's all thrifted. You know, she goes thrifting and she comes sells in her boutique. I forget the name, but like downtown in Bedford
Mhm.
has a couple of nice ones too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, there goes an idea. If you had an idea, we have an idea for you. Open a
Girl, we
thrift
got mad
store.
Girls,
ideas.
our ideas keep having babies and everything.
Mhm.
True that. But I think this is it for our fashion, guys.
Whoop, whoop.
We've gone through our fashion, old fashion, new fashion, appropriate fashion.
Go
I
out
don't
there and
know.
create your own fashion.
That's
That's
right. Be
right.
Because remember,
unique.
fashion is self-expression.
Yeah,
Woo.
exactly. You said it right, V. That's right. Don't be afraid to express yourself and be comfortable in what you're wearing. And don't look to others to give you validation. You are your number one validated person. Say, I look great, and that's what I'm going to wear it and be proud of it. That's from your
Tell 'em.
sister Claudia.
All the passion that fashion brings out of her.
Oh, see, I love fashion.
Passion for fashion. That's the title for today's episode.
Awesome.
Yes.
Passion for fashion.
You got it. Thanks, Vanilla.
We got this. We got this. So yeah.
Well, what's our cues? Ending, summarizing for anybody else besides what I said? You guys have anything else?
You said it
Nope.
all, girl.
For our listeners,
Perfectly said.
that's
Thank
right.
you for tuning in. Keep on listening, and we love your feedback.
Please follow us on social media. Give us all your feedback on there. We are on all the platforms that you can listen to us. And finally, on iTunes,
Whoop,
please,
whoop.
please go in there. We need
Rate
to
us.
be rated
5-star.
communications. Let us know, like, how we're doing. Like, I really would love to know how we're
Please,
doing.
pretty please.
We'd love to hear back from you. DM us on Instagram. Follow. We have cute reels that we've been doing. Like them, sharing. Communicate with your friends and let us know these girls are pretty fun. I mean, I think we are fun, don't you?
Definitely.
All right. Thank you
have
for
no
listening.
idea.
Stay tuned.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We will catch you back here next week.
Whoop, whoop.
Peace.
Peace.